Good morning, it's 9 minutes past 7. Now Sarah, on Saturday I went down to Melbourne to stand in the driving wind and rain with hundreds of Western Sydney Wanderers fans to watch our team go 8 points clear, top of the A-League, and with a 10th win in a row, break the Australian record for consecutive wins in football. Now, I've got to say, I believe the Wanderers is this year the greatest sporting story in Australia, bar none. It's remarkable. This club did not exist a year ago, and now we've got a fantastic supporter base and a team atop of the league, hopefully about to win the Premier's Plate. But how disappointed was I when I tuned in, as I always do on a Sunday night, to watch Channel 9 News, to see the lead story covering how violence erupted down in Melbourne.
Well,
now,
it did erupt.
It did, and I was about 10 feet from where it happened. But what we're talking about is one idiot from Melbourne got into our end, threw a punch at one of the Western Sydney fans, and then was dealt with, taken out, and I was very proud to say none of the Western Sydney fans retaliated. But this was the lead story. An unknown bloke punches an unknown bloke, and then all of a sudden got Tom Steinfeld from Channel 9 talking to Peter Overton outside Parramatta Stadium saying, well, all eyes are going to be on the derby next week when we play Sydney for potential violence. Now, there was no violence in the last two derbies, and when we played in Melbourne against the Victory 3 or 4 weeks ago, the Melbourne Victory fans gave our fans a standing ovation. There's a lot of respect amongst fans, but because one idiot throws a punch, all of a sudden football has got to exist under a cloud.
And so you think it was completely unjustified?
Channel 9 has got an agenda which supports rugby league, which is fine. Support your sport, but don't dump on ours because you feel threatened by it. I am angry about this, but we're joined now by Lyle Gorman, who is the Executive Chairman of the Western Sydney Wanderers. Good morning, Lyle.